Closing arguments are scheduled on this Tuesday in the murder trial for Kindi Jalloh. He's accused of murdering Douglas Elgert in Grand Forks last May. For background on all this, here's our original reporting on this case.
Back on May 24th of 2022, police responded here to an apartment on North 39th Street in Grand Forks and found an unresponsive male, 67-year-old Douglas Elgert, who was determined was murdered. The suspect in this, Kindi Jalloh, was being held on tampering with evidence, and on this Wednesday, police have now filed a Class AA charge of murder against Jalloh. A reading from the criminal complaint, quote, "During the investigation, officers located several items of interest in a nearby garbage can. Some of the items included a pair of bloody shoes, a vodka bottle, and a receipt with blood on them. Kindi Jalloh admitted that he threw those items in the garbage can that morning prior to officers arriving on scene. Jalloh further admitted that the shoes belonged to him. Law enforcement searched the victim's residence and seized multiple pieces of evidence, including a knife." This is part of the autopsy report. He had a defense wound to the left hand, a broken pinky finger on the left hand, left ear was cut and laceration above the left ear, a broken nose, 3 superficial lacerations cut to the face by the left eye, forehead and right eye, laceration to the back of the head on right side, laceration to his abdomen on the left side, a skull fracture, and broken neck. On May 26, several pieces of evidence were sent to the FBI lab for analysis. A swab from Kindi Jalloh and dried blood sample from Douglas Elgert were also sent in for comparison purposes. On July 28th, the FBI lab analysis of the evidence was complete, and the lab reports were available. Kindi Jalloh's DNA was found on the left-hand fingernail clippings and right-hand fingernail clippings from the victim, Douglas Elgert. Douglas Elgert's DNA was found on Kindi Jalloh's shirt. Douglas Elgert's DNA was found on the left shoe from the garbage can. Douglas Elgert's DNA was found on the vodka bottle from the garbage can. Douglas Elgert's DNA was found on the knife blade and a knife handle. Kindi Jalloh's DNA was found on the knife handle. Final autopsy reports indicate manner of death as homicide caused by blunt force trauma.
Again, closing arguments in this case scheduled for this Tuesday before it goes to the jury. Check back later today for much more on this story. I'm Neil Carlson reporting for iNewZ.TV.